Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button. But I have loaded a couple more mags full. Um, I'm kind of just going to uh, do some final shots, and then I'll do some kind of like a review on what I think so far. I did adjust that sight up. It's real easy, just a standard, 0 or 1 flat tip. That was Thunderbolt. This is some more golden ammo. All right. So I have not had any issues at all. Final thoughts. I really like it. It does have a suppressor. It is suppressor ready right up here. And it does have the option where you could put a loosener and take this off and have it so that it does not stick past the muzzle. So right now you got to kind of pass the muzzle a lot like the FN502. So if you don't like that look and you want it flush, there is the ability to take off this little extender, I believe. At least it looks like it's made that way. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty simple design. It is made in Turkey, but the fact that you get a suppressor ready 22 that has fired all my bulk ammo that I usually bring to the range, double single action with safety. And when you hit the safety, there you have it's totally dead. They do tell you don't dry fire this, so you want to just, drop the hammer. And I will tell you that the double action where you're pulling this back, it does work, but it's like 20 pounds. So for the most part, just rack it. And it is a very crisp, not a lot of take up. Just, barely there. Let me see. So the reset is really, really short. It's not bad at all. But for the price, I picked this one up at Sportsman Outdoor Superstore. It was right around the 200 mark, 210, I think. And that's as of, April 2026. I have seen them on Palmetto State for like 249. They do have sales from time to time, but I wouldn't count on a sale just based on the features. Also, they do have 18 rounders for this, which is awesome. The 13 rounder is not bad, especially since a lot of concealed carry guns are going to be 13 rounds. For the most part, I'm very impressed for a $200, thing. I've actually thought about getting the CZ Cadet for my PO7, but it's probably double the cost of this now because they're no longer making them, and you have to buy it aftermarket. There's like no mags for it besides what you buy when you get it. And so, yeah, I saw this and I thought, man, this will fit my bill perfectly. So that's why I got it. I hope I've answered all your questions. Like I said, as far as holsters, I have a CZ PO7. It will not fit into that holster. It will fit off the one that's like the concealed carry. It's like half Kydex, half leather. Because that leather flexes a little bit, I think it'll fit pretty much everything, but it does lock the trigger guard, so that's not a problem. I have been able to put a mag light, like a little, what is that light? Well, whatever light it is. It does have a little thing there, so you can put a light if you need it. Takedown on here is extremely heavy. I won't do it here just because this thing just literally like slides out. It's super easy. But there is this little block that rotates a little bit in here. There you go. So, and you'll notice this key has like a little notch. And so when you install this, you put it in and you kind of twist it, and that lets it pop back into place. Once you get this off, it's a lot like the Bursas. It is a fixed barrel, so you'll pull all the way back, lift up, and cant it and come out. And that's really it. From my impression, I'm very, very happy with it. For the price, it's amazing. Durability-wise, we'll see. Like I said, this is the first day. I will say there's some tiny flaws. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it looks like a little bit of, like, maybe it was sitting on something when it was drying. And so there's a little bit of extra paint right here. You can kind of hear it. So, but here again, it's a plinker. I will say the other thing is, if I can lock this back one-handed. Oh, probably should go the right way. I can see a little bit of wear on this, on that nut. So that nut is probably, you know, something that's not metal. The slide doesn't look bad. Oh, maybe that's just carbon buildup. It doesn't. It looks like it's coming off. So maybe that's just carbon. That's just from the end of the barrel. So yeah. Here again, this is my first time firing it, so I have not shot it before. I have not oiled it at all. Straight out of the box, straight to the range this morning. So yeah, I am very, very impressed with it for the most part. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps. According to the manual, this will take a RMR full size all the way across this breach, or across this gap. It will also take the RMSC for the compact one, but there will be a gap in the front and a gap in the back. When you remove this, it does pull off your rear sight, because that is also on that little mount there. But like I said, getting something milled nowadays, I mean, for my CZ7, P07, I think it cost me almost $200 between shipping, the slide, all of that stuff. So for that price, you can get one, a 22 practice gun. That will be, you know, just as good in my opinion. So, guys, I hope y'all had a good time. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it's informative. I will look for a holster for this. I got quite a few friends that have guns, so I will try to Glock holster, because it is a little bit boxy on this end here. It's kind of rounded, but it's got this little part that's kind of boxy. So maybe a Glock holster will fit this. Possibly a CZ226 mag or holster will fit this, and possibly the FN 509, 502 format might fit this. So we will see. I will do one more video on that, just because everything I looked at and everything that's online says that there is no holster available besides those crappy, like, you know, vinyl or cloth holsters that just suck. So y'all take care. Talk to you later.